Hello, everybody. We're here live on location at Dosis Coffee, the official coffee of the Laredo Heat Soccer Club. We're joined today by the captain of the Laredo Heat for this 2022 NPSL Summer Campaign, Lewis Wilson, a returning player. We'll get to a lot of info on you in a second. We're joined by this year's goalkeeper, Connor Durant, the Durantula, in the house here, joining us today here live at Dosis. Boys, we're halfway through the season, 4-1-1, a fantastic position to be in. The season is in our hands. I know some teams in the conference have had a couple of more games than the Laredo Heat has, but we're still in a very good position to keep going forward. What's the first half of the season, Lewis, been like for the Heat?
Honestly, it's been good. Obviously, we started on a draw, which wasn't great. We should have beat the Corinthians that day, in my opinion. And then bouncing back onto that with the 3 home games, we played well. We defended well when we needed to against Brownsville, and then we took the games in our stride. And then we played Austin away, which obviously didn't go in our favour, but we've got the right people behind us to push us forward and get 3 points tomorrow.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to swing into that. Tomorrow's matchup, Connor, is a massive game. It's a big-time matchup. Lubbock is a first-time team in the NPSL. They're an expansion side. It's their first away trip of the season, a bundled trip, to be fair. They're coming to us, and they're going to Brownsville. Business has to be taken care of tomorrow. Game kicks off at 8 o'clock for everybody at home who wants to swing by. Tickets are $5, general admission. Kids under the age of 12 wearing red, get in for free. So make sure you swing on by tomorrow at TAMU. But tomorrow's matchup against Lubbock, it's a side we've never seen. They've never seen us. What's in the air for the Heat tomorrow?
I think we just take it business as usual. That's all we can really do. I think if we just focus on ourselves to start with, that's what we've been doing all season. We got to take, what we can with each team, looking at what they do and all that. But I think if we just focus on ourselves, that's what we've been doing this whole season. As each game goes along, we've been trusting ourselves, trusting the boys, and as we do that, we've seen it go along. Like we said in the Austin game, that's just a game of football. Like, games like that happen, it just happens. But the way that we bounce back, that's really going to define who we are as a team and as a family. So I think we're just excited. It's been about a week since the last game. So
yeah.
I think we're just itching, to get back on the field. So
definitely.
I think it's just going to be an exciting time. Yeah. Everyone come out. We got to get them to come out. Yeah.
Take the words out of my mouth. Louis, this is your second season here in the 956. The first was obviously last year. I know there's a couple of differences. I know the NPSL seasons, there's usually a lot of personnel change. The seasons are quite short, and the Heat recruit a lot of college players, but this is your second year here. What's your second year been like here in Laredo?
I love it down here. I love playing for JP, and I love you guys. I love the whole foundation that is down here. And it's more than just a team. I've played for teams before in Florida and at Texas United, and never ever I felt like you are playing for the owners. It means a lot more. You've got the kids there, so it just means everything to me and Liam. We both, as soon as JP wanted us back, there was no question we were coming back here. So I think that's it, to be honest.
Great. Durant, this is your first year here in the 956. Temperature a little different from what you're used to in the fall. You're from you play in the Colorado area. Now you're playing in Laredo. What's it like?
Yeah, definitely the heat. It's in the team name, but it's also in the air here as well. Definitely getting used to it. It's nice having the trainings in the morning. I think that helps. If we did in the middle of the day, I think we would just all tip over and all that. But no, it's been a great experience. To go off what Louis said, like, it actually does feel like a family here. Like when you have like the ownership that it actually they talk to you, they make you actually feel part of the family. They're not just there to just be the owners. Like, they actually seeing how much they care. And I think it was the first home game we had was when I really saw that. I was like, wow, this is way different than any other team that we play against. And even going to the away games and seeing theirs, just the setup we have and everything, it's one of it's just well organized. That's to begin with, but it just gives you that feeling to want to play, for your team and for the city and all that.
There's definitely a little bit more depth than just 90 minutes, the ball, 22 players, 2 goalkeepers.
Exactly.
There's more to it.
Yeah, there is more to it, and just having that factor, it's playing for something bigger than yourself, and just playing for the community, and it's just been a great experience so far.
Good.
And we're not done yet. So
I'm glad to hear it. Yeah. And that's a great transition as we move over to the second half of the season, Louis. Big things coming up. It all starts tomorrow against Lubbock. What can the fans at home look forward to in half number 2?
I think just great energy from the boys going off a loss. We've got the hunger, and we want to push on and get 3 points tomorrow, and we want to take the season by the scruff of the neck. It's still in our hands, so we just want to win.
Connor? You're a goalkeeper. You see the entire field. You're the first line of defense, the last line of defense at the same time. What kind of energy does the other factor come into play tomorrow night when the fans are in the stands and the cheers are going on and the porra, as we say here in Laredo, is active and cheering you guys on? What kind of energy do you feed off looking over to the stands and seeing everybody cheering for the boys?
I think it's just picking our moments when to use that energy, because it's good that they're using the energy the whole game. And say if momentum doesn't go our way at certain parts of the game, if we can hear the fans and build off that, we can really just take it to the next level. And especially once we get that first goal, that's when you hear the fans go even more, and that just helps us get the second, third, fourth goal. And so once we do that, plus the defense that I've had in front of me, it's it's nice when you have a back line like that defends the way they do. So just excited.
100%.
Can't not be excited.
Yeah.
Can't not be.
I can't be any more excited if I had this whole growler down my throat. So, Louis, we talked about this a little bit. It's been about a week since her last time out against Austin. Within this week, a lot has happened within the club. Our summer camps have officially kicked off. I know you both have participated in helping out, and Louis, you were part of it last year as well. This is the first week of camp. The second week starts next week. For more information, please visit any of the Laredo Heat's pages on social media. You can follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, watch us on YouTube, check out our Instagram out, and even this year you can even check out our TikTok account where we have daily content uploading for everybody to enjoy at home. But make sure you reach out if you're interested in having your niece, your nephew, your granddaughter, your grandson, your cousin, your brother, your sister, anybody within your family, just have them swing out by. Please contact us on our social media so you can join our summer camp opportunity. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of activity, and more important, there's a lot of knowledge and development within the love of the game and the development of the game itself. So if you're interested, week number 2 will kick off on Monday. I believe the times are from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., and it's a fantastic opportunity not just to show the love of the game, but also to encourage the knowledge of the game throughout these hot summer seasons. So make sure you, again, reach out to us on all of our social media at Laredo Heat SC on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, and of course Twitter. So make sure you, again, reach out at Laredo Heat SC. So now that we're on location at the official coffee shop of the Laredo Heat Soccer Club, I know you both are caffeine junkies, so we'll jump right into this one. What is your go-to, Louis? What is your preferred cup of Joe?
Oh, a cup of coffee. Oh, probably just an espresso, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just get me going, to be fair.
Just like the
I don't mind it. I don't mind any coffee. It's just I'll take an espresso, but if there's something fancy, swing it my way.
Yeah?
I won't say no.
Wow. I definitely won't say no. Connor, your preferred cup of Joe?
Usually when I'm back home, it's just like a regular cup with just a little bit of creamer. But like we said, after having this, if I could have this every morning from here, like I said, I wouldn't say no. I would love to enjoy that.
I will give you guys a little bit of an insight, and head coach John Powell might get after me afterwards for a little bit. John Powell currently has one of these in his fridge, and every morning he has a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. I've had to make more refill runs to this place for coffee than I've been getting gas lately. So that's just a little bit of the insight into the morning of our head coach, the mayor of Electric City, John Powell. Folks, tomorrow's night's matchup is an important one in the NPSL. The Lubbock Matadors coming to Laredo for the first time in franchise history. The Laredo Heat's been around since 2004, and obviously the Lubbock Matadors have joined the NPSL this season, so it's the first time both teams will encounter each other. It's an exciting matchup. Lubbock is a very well-prepared side, and they're ready to come into the 956 and try to take some points on the road, but the boys are prepped, the boys are ready, and the boys are ready to defend home turf. So tomorrow night's matchup will kick off at 8 p.m. Tickets are $5. The VIP tickets are $20, but general admission for $5 tickets. If your kid is under the age of 12 and he's wearing red, he gets in for free, and it's just an overall fantastic environment. It's one of the best things Laredo has to offer during the summer season, so make sure you come out. Again, tickets are $5. Kids wearing the red under the age of 12 get in for free. So it's a fantastic family environment. The football is pretty. The results are hopefully going to be well, and we need all the support we can get out there.
That's true. And like we said, we feed off y'all's energy, and the more people we can get out there, the better. And I think if we get the more people out, I think the chances of us getting the win are going to just grow like that. So we'll see you out there.
Louis, anything to add?
See you tomorrow, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today on today's episode. It's the first episode of the season. We're live here on location at the official coffee shop of the Laredo Heat Soccer Club, Dosis Coffee. Thank you so much for hosting us. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget, follow us on all of our social media platforms, and we'll see you tomorrow night at 8:15 against the Lubbock Matadors. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you tomorrow.